Hi, welcome to another video. My name is Maisha, and here on my channel I do book reviews. I talk about bookish things, I talk about mom things, fashion things sometimes. But today I am bringing you a video that I thought would be very helpful. I also need to apologize in advance. I am recording with one of my kids here at home with me, and you might hear little baby noises in the background. That is just my daughter. She is currently sitting right here on the floor, being very sweet so I can record a couple of videos so I can have content for the month. Working mom probs, right? So today's video I am bringing to you is all about getting that reading time in when you are a busy mom. I'm a mom of 3, and these are just a couple of things that I have been able to do in the 7 years since I have become a mom. I have been reading books for a very long time. Before, I used to just get books from the library. Obviously, I'm not able to really sit down and read a physical copy of a book that much anymore. So we make do, and we do what we have to do to get the reading in. One of the things that I've done a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I asked for a Kindle. I was already reading the Kindle on my phone. I figured, now we do go to the library, I take the kids to the library, but my time to try and get reading in on a library book, so you only have it for like 20, 21 days, doesn't always happen. I don't always have the time to sit down with a physical copy, and sometimes I do, but I asked for a Kindle. The reason I asked for a Kindle is because I could take it anywhere. It's really thin. I can stick it in the baby bag. When I'm doing things like sitting at the kids' karate or dance, I will get my Kindle out. I will read on my Kindle. But I have Kindle Unlimited. So this is something that you can get as an add-on. It's something else that you pay for, but you have access to a plethora of books. And it's how I've discovered a lot of my closed-door romance authors. Because a lot of their stuff is on Kindle Unlimited, but getting a Kindle has really helped me meet my reading goals. I do set one every year. I've been setting one every year for about 4 years now, where I say I want to read a certain number of books. I use my Goodreads. And if you use your Goodreads and you have the Kindle Unlimited, when you check out a book, it automatically goes right on your Goodreads, and then it'll update as you finish the book. So having a Kindle has really helped because I have access to so many titles. I wouldn't say for free, but through Kindle Unlimited. Also, I can check books out via my library and download them to my Kindle. I have been doing that for years. I used to do that with my textbooks too. I would just rent them, download them via my Kindle, and have it that way instead of having to tote books around with me. Not that I don't like books, it's just I love having my Kindle as well, and it's very nice to take on vacation because I can load all the books on there and then go on vacation, because I get a lot done on vacation because we usually vacation with family, and it's like having a built-in babysitter. It's amazing. The second thing that I have been doing are audiobooks. Guys, when I discovered audiobooks, my world changed significantly. I mean, I went from reading maybe 2 to 3 books a month to reading like 5 or 6 books a month. I used to have a long commute that I would take my son to the babysitter, and then I would go 30 minutes back to the city that I live in to work, and then drive to another city to pick him up for the babysitter, and then back. And I was listening to a lot of audiobooks that way. That is the main way that I get a lot of my reading in right now, is through audiobooks. And I know that some people don't count that as reading, but think about in the beginning when you have your kids and you're reading to them and they're getting that language and their brains are still developing and they're still picking up knowledge. Guys, listening to an audiobook is still a form of reading, and it's how I get most of my reading done right now. I always get my audiobooks through my library. I used to pay for Audible. That's how I got into audiobooks at first. And then I realized I could just get them from my library for free. My sister-in-law told me that. And so that is what I've been doing for like the past like almost like 8 or 9 years, is just downloading them via my library card. You can hook it up to the app. I use Libby. That's what my library uses. And then my library card is hooked up to my Libby app. And then I request a book. You can have it for 7, 14, 21 days. Up to 21 days is the most I can check it out. I always just check it out up to 21 days so I have time to go in between books if I need to. So right now I have like 4 books that I'm listening to at different times during the day. Sorry, I keep looking down because I've got a baby here with me. But that has been such a life changer for me, as far as like being able to get books in. And even sometimes I will get the audiobook and the physical book, and I will just go in between reading them that way, so that I have like kind of like double the time with reading. But with audiobooks, guys, you could take them around with you. When I'm doing laundry or washing dishes or getting chores done around the house, I put like my AirPod in and I just listen to my audiobook. And that's really how I do a lot of my reading right now. Having a 3-month-old and then 2 other children, there's not a lot of sitting time, so that's basically what I do. Third thing that I do is I will bring a book with me when I take the kids to a park, to their functions, where I do not have to be an active participant in it, and I will read there. My daughter's class, her dance class, is almost an hour long, so I have some time to read, and that's like my time. I would just sit in my car because we can't watch them dance, and I will just read my book that way. When I take my son to karate, I always bring a book, and I will read that. Right now I'm just bringing a Kindle with me, and I sit and I read there, but that's how I get my reading done as well, just because when I'm home I want to be present with the kids, but when we're out, we're doing stuff I don't have to participate in, I like to just read instead of scrolling on my phone. So that is the third way that I get a lot of reading in, and I get a lot of reading done. But I would say audiobooks, man, if you were in a busy season of life right now and being a mom, audiobooks are the way to go. I know my sister does not like audiobooks at all, but I told her, I was like, I do. I like being able to do things while I'm listening to my books being read to me. I don't know, maybe it's just a teacher in me, but sometimes I like to have books read to me too, you know? I don't know. But those are my 3 ways that I am getting my reading done, and I don't stress about it. If I meet my reading goal, great. If I don't meet my reading goal, oh well. I mean, I'm busy. Life goes on, right? Try again next year. Like last year, I did not meet my reading goal. I had to lower it. And so this year I have met it, but it's because I've been home on maternity leave and I've had a ton of time to read. So very happy with that. But as I said, those are my top 3 ways for getting my reading time in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you're able to take something from this video. I hope that you're able to do the audiobook thing through your library so you don't even have to pay for them. You do have to wait, but it is so worth it. Whatever you choose to do for your reading, just pick up a book and get your read on. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.